Mexico is a big pet store, and that's what's in the place of this place now. This is Halston, and because of George, George, stand up. George, he is related to Halston. Give him a big round. Turn around. Give him a big round of applause. This is your uncle, is that right? This is his uncle. And frankly, Halston was one of the most important designers in the American landscape, because in America we didn't have designers. Before Halston, Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, Donna Karan, there was nobody. We had Pierre Cardin, and that was it. Or we had, Levi's and things like that. Halston changed the complete fashion landscape in America, and actually changed women and showed them how to dress. And in the same way, Calvin Klein showed men how to dress, how to wear underwear, and how to wear jeans. This is one of the great characters of the New York landscape. This is Divine. She was such a character. John Waters, who's a pretty famous film director, he was in a lot of movies, and like all very chubby people, they seem to die eating a chicken bone or something. I think the same thing happens in... This, of course, if you're familiar with punk and new age things, this is CBGB's on the Bowery, and now just substitute the name CBGB's to John Variatos. This is a high-end clothing store, like most of the Bowery. It is all fancy. The word Bowery in the lexicon of English actually meant like a rundown area, and it doesn't mean that anymore. There are fancy, groovy, cool restaurants and hotels, and it exists exactly the same way, the same canopy, except all of this part is just glass, and then there's clothing inside now. This is David Bowie. I had seen David Bowie a bunch of times and photographed him quite a bit when he was Ziggy Stardust when he first came to New York City. This is David Johansen and Tom Verlaine. Tom Verlaine's a poet. Dimitrianos. He's a poet. Have you ever read Tom Verlaine's poetry? No? No? Okay, that's all right. I'll send you some. And that, the guy on the left is David Johansen they were some of the first early punk rockers, and I have a book out right now. It's called White Trash Uncut, and it's a reissue of a book because last year at the Metropolitan Fashion Institute, they celebrated punk fashion, and so we reissued my book.